You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Always they harassing me to go into politics by joining a big party. But I told her no sorry, I never went QRC, and I don't like it, so politics is not for me. I don't know how to lie, and I can't mama guy. I can't make big time speech and then contradict what I preach. I don't like corruption or to cause frustration. I can't live by exploiting the smaller man. I am not a socialist, I am not a communist, I don't own a big business, I am no capitalist, I have too much dignity, indulging hysterics, that is why I'm afraid, tell them I'm afraid, I'm really afraid, politics, yeah. Tell me what I'm afraid of. Yeah. Macome, I cannot make that life is too hard to take. My heart is simply too soft, and I cannot be a fake. You need someone big and bad. You need someone mean and hard. You need someone rough for politics in Trinidad. I don't know how to grab, how to give people shaft, how to juggle the facts, how to kill poor people with tanks. I can't watch the unfed, destitute without bed, and pretend I have greater problems ahead. I am not an atheist, I am not an anarchist, I am not a royalist, I am no colonialist. I have too much common sense to wallow in rhetorics. That is why I'm afraid, I'm really afraid. Politics, yeah. I cannot stand up and quote everything that Karl Marx wrote, or make empty promises to capture the common vote. I cannot breed violence and view it with indifference to cool the masses and insult their intelligence. I don't know how to wheel or go back on a deal. I don't know how to shape senseless bureaucratic red tape. I cannot agitate, I cannot dominate. I'm too straight to dictate comes like Watergate. I am not an extremist, I am not an egotist, I am not a pragmatist, I am not an idealist. I have too much self-respect to run with the fanatics. That is why I'm afraid. Tell them I'm afraid. I say I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. Politics. Yeah. Give it. I am not a communist. I don't own a big business. I am no capitalist. I have too much dignity to indulge in hysterics. That is why I'm afraid. not an anarchist. I am not a royalist. I am no colonialist. I have too much common sense to wallow in rhetorics. That is why I'm afraid. Sparrow.
Trinidad, to leave here, boy, you must be mad. This is the land of milk and honey, rum and coke and easy money. While those verses we were singing, alarm bells kept on ringing. Pundits on each pulpit saying, oh, heart and our soul decaying. Suddenly we wake up to a living nightmare, not bliss while editorials ask, how did we ever come to this? But so long we hear it, you got to stand up and be counted. For daily we're intimidated. Every day our next witness silence while we recoil from the violence. In our land there is a crisis, broke police, unruly ISIS, while sweet revenge gangs exacting. Police commissioner still acting Trinbago. It's time we separate the goat from the sheep. Tell them talk is cheap. Reporting the world when we have to reap. While them police busy playing hide and seek. We're facing the world when we had to reap. Hey, oh yeah, oh, save our land, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh yeah, oh yeah. In our school skits getting on, we're fighting, making porn. Our school girls you won't believe. Live MMA, they're pulling weave. Check the vibes they're living by. Dance all slackness, get rich or die. Alkaline to Movado, mention maestro, they don't know. No morals, no ethics. There is a centrifugal black hole. Lord, we must move quick to wake their conscience and save their soul. So long we've been hearing evil triumphs when good men do nothing. No triggers pump while words we frotting, and while church attendance real low. Protest back plus them casino, while black market prices haggling. Through our ports, big guns they smuggling. Spanish women are hot like their music. Saucy salsa, human traffic, Trinbago. We can't wait. The devil making hay while we sleep. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. While we look on them as more mothers who weep. We're facing the world when we had to reap. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Now the nation's soul has been revealed. How they find Shannon Banfield. Busiest street, yes, in our city. Killed by beasts who show no pity. Now there's fear and trepidation. What is happening to our nation? So I pray this one infraction will propel us into action. Trinbago, the time is now. We have to take our country back while these monsters flow. We cannot run from their attack. That is why I'm still saying, time to stand up and be counted. Our young girls, they're being hunted, not for jobs by institutions, but by clubs for prostitution. While from you gas, some arranging on the seas, cargo exchanging in the Gulf, drugs, guns and women, and the Coast Guard cannot stop them. Trinbago, the time is now. Look how the murder rate leap. Tell them talk is cheap.
you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With a dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man do get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it can how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With the eagle eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say we get up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that dragon eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking. You get it there easy. You got to practice economy. From getting licked from the slave master to become the landowner, brother, is a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, pick up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something.
Oh Lord, I thank you. I give thanks. Yes, I thank you. Said I thank you. Oh Lord, oh yeah. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. For the strength that I feel when a new day is dawning. Lord, I thank you. For the breath that I breathe when I wake up in the morning. Lord, I thank you. For the hope of life and the many, many blessings. Lord, I thank you. For the wrongs you made right and for keeping me from stressing. Lord, I thank you. So I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you. Yes, I thank you. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. When I don't understand the wind that is blowing, Lord, I thank you. And I can't see your hand, but I've got to keep trusting. Lord, I thank you. When the light goes dim with darkness encroaching, Lord, I thank you. When I'm out on a limb and you keep me from falling, Lord, I thank you. So I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Say, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you.
For your mercy and grace that is so amazing. Lord, I thank you. And the beautiful place that you guide my steps in. Yeah. What I'm trying to say in this song is that I'm grateful. And there is nobody else in this world that is so faithful. Lord, I thank you, yeah. Lord, I thank you, yeah. Lord, I thank you, yeah. And Lord, I thank you. Said I thank you. I thank you, yeah. Lord, I thank you, yeah. Lord, I thank you, yeah. Lord, I thank you. Said I thank you.
As long as I live, I will let the world know.
Lord, I thank you.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, cover, cover. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's no other than In the Village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. And of course, you know, in the village, we originate, we don't imitate. It doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on. You have on a mauve t-shirt, you have on a red t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, a cream t-shirt.
You're welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. Doesn't matter what planet you're from Mazatanias, Venerianias, Xenoranias, Sonoranias. You're welcome in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. And folks, we have some very, very interesting things for you all tonight. Very, very interesting. You all want to stay for the whole program tonight. We have some interesting things for you guys tonight, of course. Let me say a special welcome to no other than 1/3 of the DAT Triplets. Diana, Waveney, Stormy, the Storm, Greta, the Trinbagonian from St. Catherine's by the way of St. Orgs in Tonapuna, close to St. Augustine. No other than the poet, the poetress, the poetess, the motivational speaker, Diana, Stormy, Storm, Benskin, Greta McDonald.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. 85%. I'm dealing with the allergies now. But I was stricken with the flu, bad flu. Couldn't talk long, coughing, still coughing and stutter, but I'll know when to mute myself. Right? I sound nasally because I'm dealing with the high pollen count in my area, lots of trees. How's everybody doing? I hear Anselm, I have to worry about being scalped in Trinidad now. I thought I could, I had to worry about being snatched and robbed, but they want to scalp me too. I hear scalping going on down there. So,
Yeah, might get scalped.
They're calling for people to get scalped, so I need to watch myself because I had called out the Miss Possessor to apologize for her slave master statement. So I guess they will call us some scalpers, but all they have much to get here. See, this is it.
They go scalp you. They go scalp you. Go ahead. Let me say a special welcome to no other than Thomas E. from Sally Bay, close to Silibia, on your way to Sandy Grande, somewhere close to Toko. He went to school in Palaseco, close to Pinal. No other than Thomas E. Marshall, the commissioner in Newark, Nesbitt, boy.
And his mommy used to cry when he leave early in the morning.
That's right. That's right.
Good
evening, village family. Good evening. Greetings from Sally Bay, close to turbulent times in Sally Bay. You can hear.
Nobody didn't used to cry when I went to school, so I didn't know.
But all is well. All is well, and it's a special weekend, a special Easter weekend. So happy Easter to each and everyone in the village. Looking forward to the discussion today.
You know, it's interesting. I was in Brooklyn yesterday, right? And I said to myself, let me go and buy some hot cross buns, right? I just buy 6. And I say, well, boy, I will wake up tomorrow and I will lick down 2 of them. Lick down, because you don't eat them. Them down. But I put one of them, and when I take off the icing on it, because, you know what I mean? So I put one in the microwave for 30 seconds. And when I take it out, man, it wasn't a bun no more. It's not next name for a bun. What's the next name for a bun?
I can imagine that it probably was
a marshmallow.
I mean, it have 5 of them there. I ready to get them away. I might have to go and see somebody, some homeless person, and get them 5 hot cross buns.
Marshmallow would have been good. I'm sure it was rubber.
With all of what was on there, you turn it into marshmallow.
Man, for 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And I started to feel about, boy, you know how long I have hot cross buns, boy, I passed by the bakery now. I say, yeah, fix up myself.
The problem is you took the cross off, so it became unholy.
Correct is right, Tommy. Well, Tommy, The way how they put that cross on it looked like it was a sideways cross to me. Eh? I don't know. I don't know. Either that was like, it didn't seem like a cross. It's come in a fashion of a T. That was like a half-sided cross.
So that's an X marks the spot.
More like that. X marks the spot. So I really and truly, I can't eat it, man. It didn't no taste either. It's like they put 25 pounds of sugar in them 6 odd cross buns.
Well, it's good to begin. You bought it in Brooklyn, so.
Well, I bought it at Alan's Bakery, boy.
Alan?
Yeah.
Alan's supposed to
Anyway, see who does be going to Alan's Bakery? Oh, not me, eh? Okay, good. You see who does be going to Alan's Bakery? So when he's showing off sweet bread, it ain't him that do it there all there, is Alan's that do it there all there. No, see who I know
tonight, right? Right, Storm?
At least
I know you put his foot in his mouth. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least I honest and I say I'm going to Alan's Bakery, but you have.
I don't know where. I never heard of Alan's Bakery. Well, no. Who does go to Alan's Bakery?
You just have all kind of things.
Yeah, boy.
You showing
that sweet bread he showed already the other day? Nah. No.
No, it had the pictures. It had the pictures to verify. Nobody see no video or the so-called sweet bread or what did you make again?
I made sweet bread. I made pone. I made cake. I made pay I don't.
Make fall down too. They make fall down.
Shame on you, Anselm. You went Alan's Bakery. No. Don't come and show me nothing no more that you mix and you make. Yeah, okay, good.
Did you make fall down as well?
I have no idea what fall down is.
them hops bread they make, if you get hit with them, you go fall down.
My hops bread didn't fall down. My hops bread lasted very long. Nothing I deal with fall down. And if you fall down, you can't come around me.
Anyway, let's not ignore who's in the chat today.
Let's say a special welcome. All you know who was first in the chat. All you know who was.
Sweetheart.
Yeah. Nadia again was first. Good night, everyone. Nadia said good night to Anselm. Nadia, you actually get my name right. People just call me Anselm, Anslum. Most of the ladies just call me Handsome. You know what I mean?
Let me get something to drink.
Ladies, when they can't pronounce my name to me, I tell them, I say, listen, don't fight yourself up. You can just call me Handsome for sure.
Right?
Yeah, easy thing, man.
Like
don't make me cough, Anselm.
Nah, don't wait the cough. I wait the cough.
Wait, let me tell Ladia before you ask. Stormy is spending the night by another dog that is his girlfriend. Good.
Okay. All right.
This Stormy too hot for me, yes?
I'm telling you, I hope Stormy take no choose for that next dog.
Yeah, he have there's a little girl that like him, and she has a girl dog. So Stormy is spending the night over there.
Too much CBD in Stormy's system,
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Stormy wants to, what's happening, man?
Workers' rights. We got a fella in here. Workers' rights 868. Yes.
Yeah. You was there before. Yeah.
Welcome. I follow him on social media.
Yeah, Nadia said good night to Keisha, Judy, Lana, Rose, and Miss Coover. Hey, Wale, we are bacchanal in the UNC tonight. Eh?
Oh Lord.
Boy, bacchanal in the UNC, boy. They want to kick out the female pit bull of the UNC, boy. They want
Lord.
Kicks you like a lopey dog, boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now tonight, all you, Vonnie Roberts and Albert and them go be upset, but Nadia said good night, Rennie, Hailey, Vonnie, Troy, Ulrich. Takesha was second in the village, of course. Takesha, good night to you. Diana the Storm, she see some mauve emojis. Them is mauve or pink or blue, whatever them is. One of them colors.
Purple.
Purple. Anselm, good night. Tommy, good night.
Good night, Nadia and Takesha, because I realized that you glossed over Nadia's good wishes.
Oh, no. It did, but she gained all kind of different emojis and things. Takesha, Nadia, Lana, Rose, Carice, Marisha, Miss Cuba, Joan, Erica, John, Judy, good night.
Happy Easter to all of you ladies in the chat and the brothers.
Solemn
Yeah,
weekend, yeah.
happy Easter to everyone. I hope all you do all your hot cross buns already. You know, I feel chimuk that I make some better hot cross. All you know chimuk, all about that chimuk breaking.
Chimuk, yes.
Yeah, but Dan, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about Chimooks. No, if there's a true macaque thing, I never hear about true macaque till I met you. Good.
It's
Nah,
right there of independence.
yeah, that bakery port us good.
And we had a bakery on Alice Street in Current. That's where I used to go. Around the corner from my house, yeah.
They had hot cross buns there?
Hot cross bun, hot division bun, hot plus bun, everything.
All right. Only love in the village, no room for hate or negativity. Here we
Never.
go to Keisha.
Oh.
Happy Easter, everyone. To Keisha says, Heidi come third, boy. Heidi say, what up, delicious, blessing and love. Hey, look my pad, me through my Kenyan in the house, boy. Curtis Monteshad, boy. Curtis live in building, was it building 3 or building 4, boy? Up in Chumakak. Yeah. Hey, look down our good friend, Mean Jean, boy. Mean Jean Julian. Good evening, Wall Street, Storm and Tommy, boy. Tobago, pal, you know. You know, a ping birdie tell me the fella might like that party in Tobago, you know.
Uh-oh.
Ping birdie tell me that. But I ain't calling no names earlier.
Mm-mm.
Talking about that party in Tobago. It has such a monumental task to get a name.
Nah. I think they're going about it the right way. It's the bottom up, not the top down.
Bottom up. That's the name of the party, the bottom up.
Nah. That's what they're doing. They ain't going on start with no by a lamppost with a dog and a light.
Oh God, Anselm, you're bad.
I agree. Starting by lamppost with the dog and the light probably is not the best thing, but I find it has become a monumental task to get a name.
Well, they want to involve the public. You see, because right? If the men and them just go and make up a name and come out and tell you, well, look, that is the name, that is the colors, we go say, oh God, they're not involved we. But now they're involving the people. All they have ideas, all they submit all their ideas. We go take the top 5. We have 5 people who are part of the committee. We go make a decision. We pick the name and we pick the colors and we keeping it moving. I find that is a good idea. And not only that,
democratic and participative.
yes, and not only that, but he also stated that he's not going to go and register the party. You know what I mean? The party will not be in his name. The party will be owned by the people, not by one man, by a dog on a light post.
You know, I agree, but I think we need more decisiveness than that.
Nah, Tommy, man. You see, democracy trumps everything, you know. I like the democracy that's been, because Tommy, 6 of them could have sit down in a room and come up with a name, come up with a color, and come back and tell the people, listen, there's the name, there's the color, and we going forward.
So what's wrong with 13? It's 14 with 13 of them. What's wrong with 13 of them sitting down in a room and?
Mr. Don't go there. Maybe the others relinquish the responsibility willingly to, So don't start with the divisive nonsense. The nation, if they're involving the nation, if nothing wrong with that. Perhaps they can put forth ideas as to a name, and and let the nation pick then.
Well, listen, if that fella Eustace Williams, had waited for everybody to decide what name he was going to call the party, we'd be still waiting. Then Wall Street would.
No, that's Trinidadians, not Tobagonians.
But I think they have time. Time is on their side. You know, no election coming up soon. Where's the rush? You know, no election coming up soon in Tobago. Next election is in 2025. We in 2023. So I think the democracy process is excellent, and it shows you that it's not going to be a system where it's that, you know what, is we in charge and we go run things. Eventually they're going to run things anyway. But you don't get a second chance to make up.
I'm going to give you two colleagues of mine the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, and so far,
I could get them a name, the Tobago Gladiators.
That's your name.
The Tobago Gladiators.
And what say Wall Street?
Them is wrestlers.
What?
WWE.
They like WWE. They go down wrestle. They go down wrestle.
The Tobago Gladiators for Reformation. The Tobago Reformation Party. You're gonna have good things. I'm looking to see who's out there.
I ain't even thought about her name. But let me say welcome to Rennie Mohammed. Good night, ladies and gents.
Hey, the doctor, you're in the house. You're inside. What tax?
Dr. Love, you in the house. Big respect to the panel, Mr. Walls, Lady Diana, Mr. Tommy. Yeah? Yeah, Judy's in the house. Judy, welcome.
Hey, Judy.
Judy, all in the village. Yeah, but Judy come with some nice emojis today, but Judy. Hey, what is Rose though? You ain't see Rose in a little bit, you know.
Rose fell out of love with us in the village.
Yeah, I know, but Rose fell out of love. Sending out purified, refined, replenished, organic love to the ladies. The man come now with PRRO, you know. Rennie come with PRRO now, you know. Purified, refined, replenished, organic love to the ladies, yes. Didn't get easy. Rennie, one person still know what I love, eh?
You can also call it the Tobago People's Party.
Rennie, I like that line. I'm going to lift it from you. Can I borrow it sometime?
Purified, refined, replenished, organic love. That one? You like that
the
one?
The Tobago people. Nobody like my name, the Tobago People's Party?
Nah, that ain't original.
I mean, that ain't original.
Nah,
I made it up.
TPP. They already had a party named Top in Tobago. Top.
No, there are no O in there.
No, TP.
The Tobago National Party then. What about that? It's too close to PNM.
No national. Tobago is no national. You're batting zero so far. You're making only duck.
You see, and that is the problem with you people.
You'll do very good in the West Indies. You're going to make plenty duck.
The national, you can't use national as in Gary Griffith Party. The Tobago Alliance Party, the Tobago.
Yeah, go ahead. Blessed evening, Diana, Anselm, and Tommy.
1 minute.
Thank you.
Rennie says, love for every color, creed, and race. Love will keep you in a comfortable place. Hey, Rennie, rhyming now, boy.
Boy. He's a songwriter.
He rhyming, boy. Oh, God, like he gets some unconditional love, boy.
Somebody's on Uranus.
He gets some virtual love, boy. Virtual love he gets.
Who's that?
Rennie.
Rennie? Oh, he again. Yeah. Good night, Rennie. Goodbye, Rennie.
The Keisha says, Diana, hope you feel better.
Yeah, I'm holding on. But if you always see me not talking, I silence and cough.
Yeah, Takisha says too much bloodshed, too much people missing, some of them ending up dead when found.
Yeah, they find some woman down behind in Maraval down some cliff now.
Tommy, I don't know, but Judy has something with you tonight, eh? Judy said, Tommy, you are bright spirits tonight, but.
She says, Tommy, you are in very bright spirits tonight.
Yeah, and look the next comment. First time I see Tommy laughing.
No,
you're not telling true about Tommy, though. That's not true. Tommy, we had Tommy laughing. God, Tommy, we had you laughing before.
Yes, definitely. But Judy, I appreciate you.
Yeah. The fella from 868 Rights, right? Look the number on the screen. You can get in contact with us through the number on the screen.
Yes. I follow him. He does have some nice content sometimes.
Yeah. The numbers on the screen. So you could have take the numbers on the screen and you can contact us. Anselm, my daughter make buns for me. I didn't buy. You have to make your own buns next time. You know what? Nadia, that's true, eh? I had to go on YouTube and bring up what is that woman name again, boy? Cooking with
Natasha.
Yeah. Cooking with Natasha. I had to get cooking with Natasha. and I will make some hot cross buns for
But
me.
that's who you say you make the sweet bread with last time.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Anselm is not a generic cook.
I never said I was no.
Anselm can't make fry bake to save his life.
No. Don't talk to me now.
Anselm can't fry a bake to say, how you just boil an egg, Anselm?
Or just boil a egg,
Yeah.
put it in the pan.
You put it in the who?
Pan, in the pan.
You put it in the pan?
Yeah.
Oh, you just crack it and put it in the pan. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me that, Anselm.
You gotta
Oh,
crack it.
brothers.
Just put it in the pan.
Thanks for telling me that.
Judy, I just forgot why I'm laughing so much today, tonight, Today I had a long-time friend come and cook me a 3-course meal. Oh, man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Tommy. Correct is right, man.
Mm-mm.
So Judy says that political party sound like religion because you
Which
have
one?
to be financial to be involved in that party. I think she's talking about Fali, party Fali. I don't know about that, man. Thank you, Tommy.
So Jew fire everybody's
Let Fali do what they want because we in Karen, we don't have 2 seats.
what's the Jew fire everybody?
But people in Trinidad is the best,
Huh?
They take Paul Watson Duke and
Hmm?
make Good Friday Bubbly.
Oh God,
Did you say,
him and Cazell, right?
did you say Paul Watson Duke? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Paul
Him
Watson.
and
How poor is he?
yeah, they did it to him and Cazell. They're not easy, boy. They're not easy.
Trinidadians, we are the best.
Very creative, eh?
We can't. I mean,
It's true.
what they don't do that. That's just something in Trinidad we just do, right? Take a look at this. Hold on.
I tell you, Watson Duke and Cashel Johnson, Watson.
Do we have that? Do we don't? That's a Trinidad tradition, right? Not a tradition.
I would like to know what is the origins of the bubbly. Somebody can explain it to me.
But that's very creative, though.
No, listen. They are very, 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 very good, man. I mean, we are when we do stuff. All right. Hold on. Let me see this. Hold on. Just a minute. There's another one.
Where they were dancing in the street. Yeah, Erica.
Which that one? No, I think it's this one. But hold on. There was another one with the big toe.
Oh Lord.
It was one actually with the toe too as well. And I mean, these people are very artistic, huh? Here it is.
And imaginative too.
If you're in Trinidad and Tobago on Good Friday, walk with your Dan. There's always a wedding to attend. It's a sun, sand, and sea matrimony on the island, and wishes of wedded bliss are welcomed as invitees say this bride and groom are going to need it. Presenting Watson Juk and Kishal Johnson, rumor has it she will not be taking his last name, and the two have not signed a prenup. Now, a somewhat dying tradition, you're hardly likely to stumble across a bubbly today, but there is one group keeping this custom alive.
This is what's trending now in the media. So we normally pick a couple that is trending in the media and we beat them as a traditional bubbly. Normally we only beat the group because
a woman, we don't want violence
against women.
So we only beat the female bubbly.
So later we have in the reenactment of the beating of the bubbly.
The Maraval Cultural Committee has made their own adaptation to the practice, hosting its annual bubbly wedding and eventually taking the newlyweds for a leisurely drive through the streets. Researcher Patricia Bissassa, curator of the Virtual Museum of Trinidad and Tobago, explains on a social media post that the beating of the bubbly or a stuffed effigy, symbolic of Judas Iscariot, has long been a Good Friday tradition in Trinidad and Tobago. The stuffed effigy is usually tied to an electric pole by the neck and beaten with sticks until it falls apart. Within recent times, however, she says the effigy has no longer been representative of the betrayal of Judas by one of his disciples, Judas, for 30 pieces of silver. Bissassa says it has now become a symbolic form of public shaming of persons regardless of title and social status in the public domain who had done something wrong. The Secondary Schools Drama Association and the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts teamed up with Anderson Labari, making sure these youngsters can in time pass on the tradition, keeping culture alive in TNT. Urvashi Dewari, Rupnarayan, TV6 News.
Oh, and they make you a bubbly.
So I have a question. So what? So if a person likes the toe, what is the problem?
What did you say? I don't think anybody said it was a problem.
If a person like the toe, they like the toe.
That's
What's the problem? People, they probably
people just think you're very kinky. That is all.
That's it. End of the story. Yeah.
They can't seem to get Kizelle Jackson right. Two persons
No.
said Kishel Johnson.
No. That's
they did it for spite. That's the parody.
That's the pun. Watson, WHATSUN.
Yeah, and they spell it wrong for spite.
Kishel, KIZ. KEZEL.
But it doesn't seem to be bothering her. I saw her riding a camel, and I saw her being honored in Ghana. So I don't know, who they harming.
Diana, who believes the devil, and portrait as black.
Okay. Like I said, does that interfere with Kizelle Jackson's bank account? Watson Duke's bank account?
Not.
That's why I want to know what is gained. What is gained? I want to know. What is gained? Because you make an effigy and you tie it up and beat it. Okay, hooray. Next. Anyway, go ahead.
I think it have an effect on you.
An effect?
Yeah, I think.
All right, well, let them go ahead now.
I think it has an effect on.
An effect on who?
The person who will make the bubbly.
How is it affecting Watson and Kizelle?
It's not a.
That's why I'm trying to find out. No. How is it? Is it hampering her? Is it hampering Watson? What I want to know, what is? I'm not being difficult there. I want to know what is the purpose of doing. What is the long-term purpose of that?
I think from a public relations standpoint, if you are bubbly in Trinidad and Tobago, there's a short-term effect on you as a person.
The short-term effect on you as a person?
Yeah.
Trinidadians gonna forget about Watson. What's your name in a minute? They have short memory.
You remember Bacchanal, the stick for a long
they
time.
They have short memory. So, yeah, okay, you make a book. Yeah. You make an effigy and you beat it, and they're done with that. They're on to something else next week. Waste of time. Waste of time. That's what I say. For me personally, I don't see what is the purpose of it. You know?
What's not Cazella's spicy bacchanal?
It's a tradition in Trinidad.
Okay, so it's a tradition. All right. So, and my question was who they harming. That's all. Who is it they plan to?
No,
you know?
I don't think they're trying to harm anybody. It's just a
tradition. I mean, shame. You said shame or whatever. It's tied to Judas Iscariot and blah, blah, blah.
Well,
okay. All right, go ahead. Let them go ahead. Like I said, they don't follow up on the important things. They don't follow up on important things.
But no, Diana. Diana, it is Good Friday, and a tradition in Trinidad and Tobago on Good Friday is to have a Good Friday boobily. It is a tradition that's been handed down for years upon years upon years.
Yeah.
It really doesn't have anything to do with, oh, you're supposed to do this or you're supposed to. It's just a tradition. It's like a celebration in Trinidad and Tobago. You could always ask the question, well, why not something else? But it's a tradition. You know, and we have that tradition in Trinidad and Tobago.
I find a waste of time. If you really want to send a message, I could tell them who they could make as a bubbly. And you know, people not raising the prices on them all the time. That's what I need to do. They'll make a better sentence that way. Anyway, y'all go ahead. I all the tradition. Go ahead.
So, folks, it's in the village with the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We're going to go for a short break. It's Diana, Anselm, Tommy, and you in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this show.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
This thing called PNM, this thing called UNC, is one set of dotishness to Mama Kai, you and me. It ain't have no color, it ain't have no race, it ain't have no principles or any values in place. And it was never meant to be the answer for unity. It shares no philosophy with any consistency. For when you watch the pedigree in each and every party, the difference you see turns out to be a case of power and money. Look here, them French Creoles in Saint-As, Maraval and Saint-Clair, they don't hold no allegiance or no party here. Rich men must be supporting who they feel going to win. Loyalty, friends, means nothing. Money is getting. That's why PNM quite on turn coat to UNC. And when Del Motley, his background showed he was with DAC. Hector Mucklin, the speaker, swore PNM till he dead. And when the last election over, he was UNC instead. Augustus Ramreka sing, I knew him in Tapia. Next thing I know, he was a PNM minister. John Humphrey changed from Trinity and he joined about 5 parties. So he's only die-hard you and grassroots me. It's PNM and UNC. I lie. This thing called UNC is only a power play to get our sympathy. It's not about African, it's neither East Indian. It had nothing to do with anybody's religion. Kamaluddin is a Muslim, Mahavi a Christian to the brim. Yet Montano the mulatto, different race, same party, oh no. Johnny Milton and Rex are one, are two Chinese politicians. And while both of them love PNN, Brian Whiteton had a problem. Them French Creoles in St. Anne's, Maraval and St. Clair, tell them they don't know allegiance or no party here. Right through, rich men just be supporting who they feel going to win. Loyalty, friends, means nothing, money is their thing. The name Steve Ferguson is really an East Indian who with Isha Galbaran sing, both parties they financing. Joey Saw and Emil Elias are PNM Lebanese, and yet Saka of the same cast helps UNC pay their fees. Syrian businessman John Rahael, PNM make him mayor. An African wave mark as well, UNC made him minister. PNM's fundraising dinner had businessmen of all color. So it's only stupidity, you and me. It's PNM and UNC. I like. This thing called PNM, this thing called UNC, it foolishly splitting we on the grounds of ethnicity. It make friends mash up fast, race hatred it unmask. It cause ignorant people to bring out their gun and cutlass. And while poor people arguing about who good and who should win, the leaders jumping like monkey from one party to party. Just look at Arthur Sanderson, Horace Brooms is the next one. And first they could skip, they deserve a pick for hop, step and jump next Olympics. Look here, 10 French Creoles in St. Anne's, Maraval and St. Clair. Tell them they don't know allegiance for no party here. Rich men must be supporting who they feel going to win. That's right. Loyalty, friends, means nothing. Money is their thing. Halsey Bagan left UNC to open she own party. Kamla says and now previously she run wrong to UNC. Abu Bakr supported all three and now he for nobody. Errol McLeod walking wrong daily, so you can't say which side he be. A&R, my good friend, walked out on Eric Williams years ago, and yet last year he would say how he loved Eric for so. Ralph Maraj and Manning get away, and Ralph was UNC next day, and yet Curtis you cussing stupid me for PNM and UNC. God bless.
We are back at you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets and WZYE 95.9 FM. Tommy, if there was not Calypso that spoke truth to power, is that one?
As there was day and night.
Day and night, PNM cussing the UNC and UNC cussing the PNM, right? But no, wait. It's a little different now. Hold up. With that one. What did I do with that one?
Because in the PNM?
Yeah. Let me see if I hold on. Let me see if I get that one. Hold on there. Because it changed now. The whole thing changed up. As Duke said, the whole thing changed up. Let me see if I get that one. Let me search for that one.
Everybody cussing the PNM.
Hold on, let me see. Cussing. Let me see if I get that one. What I do with that one? What I used to have it there. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, where it go? Hold on.
Pull that rabbit out the hat. Pull it out.
You have to pull a rabbit out the hat, boy. What happened? Just so? All kind of things that just happen just so. We go get. But you know, Tommy,
yes,
when you listen to, that's why people want to talk about banning calypso and all this kind of nonsense. You have some nonsensical thoughts. You understand? And look at this one here. The one with Crow. The latest one now with Crow. Ole yet?
Petty.
Hold on, let me see. Is this it, boy? Yeah, here it is. This is what we have. This is what we have going. New warning for Crow. And listen to this, You know, we it's only Jotish, me, and stupid you, right? What you just said?
It's PNM and UNC.
You're cussing each other for PNM and UNC. Listen to this. Attorney for Calypsonia Winston Coco Rollins have been issued a letter for potential brief of a court order that was issued last month after the entertainer allegedly made certain defamatory remarks against activist and businessman Inshan Ishmael in one of his songs. The letter was issued on Tuesday, in which attorneys Richard Jagasa and Nigel Transcosco invited Rollins to openly and publicly advise members of the listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. The letter was issued on Thursday, in which attorneys Richard Jagasa and Nigel Transcosco invited Rollins to openly and publicly advise members of the public that they too should desist from republishing or rebroadcasting the song. Jagasa and Nigel, or you come in the United States and tell we can't publish the song now. Or you go in Ghana and tell them they can't publish. What kind of dotishness is this, boy? This is dotishness of the highest order, you know. You go tell me I can't publish the song, I can't put the song out. Eh? What planet them fellas?
Pretty soon they're gonna want to sanction poets too.
Boy, listen to this. Agasa and Transcoso reference the order that was made on March 18 by Justice Frank C. Prasad. Right? The order has directed that Rollins, either by himself, his servers, or agents, or otherwise, be restrained from performing and or further redistributing, publishing, or causing to be published or disseminated and or posted on any forum on the internet. So yeah, or they tell them they can't post it on TikTok and they can't post it on Facebook. Let a person up on the sun. A person who living up on the sun want to post it. Or they send a letter up to the sun too now. Send a letter up in Mars. Because I think the Chinese going up in Mars, you know. Is it? Tell me, did you hear about that, Diana?
What?
China going to Mars.
But listen.
Nothing surprises me.
But there's a thing, there's a news agency that I follow, not bacchanal and confusion and propaganda. And I like to know what's going on. So when I write about it in my poem, I know what I'm saying. They said that there's a lot of, the sun is giving off a lot of like sun flares, you know, it looks like, you know, energy. Well, whatever happened, in 2012, there was a asteroid or something that passed really close to the Earth, you know, and it could have left us extinct, you know. Nobody is studying those things, right? And then now, when you're studying the silence, the stifle, crow. He's in the arts, And people who are in the arts, we tend to comment on things we poke. It's called satire. Satire. You poke a comedy at a situation. That's what he's doing. And the comedians, they go on stage and they enact parodies. So you want to go and stifle, then you're acting like, what's his name? Like you're living in a socialist republic, or communist place. What would it be where all of this coming from now? That's why I tell you, the two people that you're going to make bubblies of, I could have made a whole lot of suggestions who you could have made a bubbly of and made a better statement. But the two people that you made bubbly of, what did you do to them?
Made them.
This is what if I'm going to be involved in bubbling, I know quite a few people that I want to make a bubbly of.
We always say there's no such thing as bad press.
Yep.
And you agree?
Got that right. Because you're not doing Watson one thing and you're not doing Cazell nothing. There are quite a few people.
And Crocro is being made more relevant when they pick at him. So it's a win-win.
You understand? Yeah, well, it is satire. He's in the arts. He's in the habit of. So then what they need to do then is retroactively go back to all his look at me started now. All his calypsos he sung about and sanction them too. Right or wrong?
Correct.
So guys,
I
am hung up, okay? I'm gonna get out. I gotta go all the way out and come back in. So you guys gonna be there.
You hung up. Who you hung up on?
I am hold on. Maybe this might fix it. I'm just all of a sudden I'm not. Let's see. No.
Bring me something to drink, please.
I think I just have to go out and come back. I'll go out and come back, guys.
Mm-hmm.
No
something to drink. Yeah. No, stop. I'm trying to get something to quell my cough. I'm starting to cough already. Yeah. So, then they need to go in and they need to, what was I saying? Sanction Crow for all the songs he did in the past. That's what they need to do. Because I don't know.
The ones that were user-friendly, they won't sanction.
You know what? They're stupid. Because if you're going to sanction Crow, if you're going to sanction Crow, then you need to sanction everybody then. Yeah? Go and handpick and pick out all the calypsos. Start with Jupiter. Who was the calypsonian I was just singing there? Who was the calypsonian?
No, but John Wayne, you made a good point. He said what they did to Lady Gypsy and the public stayed quiet.
Yep. Right, so start with Lady Gypsy then. Let me go there.
Freedom of speech. Freedom.
Lady Gypsy said. Lady Gypsy emphatically.
But the population always fighting each other, and the 1% love that. Of course. Because they have the people on the ground bickering with each other when the real agenda is going on up above and nobody is paying notice. The real agenda is going on up above and nobody is taking notice. Yep. So
okay, so
let them go ahead then.
So Diana, just Diana, what about? I think you want to meet Juve. I think Eugene is saying so. Diana, what about Juve? I think you want to say Juve. I guess.
Who's Juve?
I'm not sure. So Jean, I think me and Jean might have not finished it correct.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So Diana.
What about you or you?
Yeah. So what about Jew? What about you? Maybe it's you wanted to say. Let me see what the J is. What the J close?
Well, let me type it back in there now.
So Diana, John Wayne says, John Wayne, welcome. So Diana, you think sleeping with a married man is right?
Do what?
You think sleeping with a married man is right?
Sleeping with a married man is right.
Yeah.
Well, if he's separated and he's living in his own household and they have plans on dissolving, I ain't see nothing wrong with that.
You're moving the goalpost though.
I'm not moving any goalposts.
Yeah.
He's still married. You ask a question, the man is still married. He's not divorced.
Right, he slept with a married man. He slept with a married man. So
They're married people that can be in different situations.
Diana, he asked you, Diana, you think sleeping with a married man is right? That's a yes or no answer.
It depends. That's all I'm going to say.
What it depends on?
Hey, hello. I said it depends.
On what? On what?
I ain't going there.
You should finish.
And if it's cold outside?
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
Tommy, no, it depends on if they're having problems with each other.
I'm not going there.
What depends is pampers. Don't depend.
I don't get into people's personal lives and like that. And I don't know why. I don't know why people are together. There are people who are together who ought not be together, and there are people who want to be together that are not together. So let me leave that alone.
But Diana, was a straightforward question you first asked.
And I said it depends.
Okay, all right.
That's all. No, I don't want to be one to stand up here and cast stones at anyone.
Nobody cast stones.
Well, let's leave it there.
But nobody cast stones at
And I answered you. I am not going to stand here and cast a stone at anyone. If you cannot read between the lines, well, hey.
But this is a generic question. No, this is not a question.
I will not stand here and cast a stone at anyone at a yes or no. I am going to leave that question alone.
Fine. Anselm, Kapisa says, Diana, Anselm, that is African tradition. We in Caroni don't do that. Boboli is African, the African tradition?
It's Christian.
I find that.
It's Christian tradition.
That's what he meant.
Yeah,
so
because...
Wait, Tommy, wait. Only Africans are Christians?
Huh?
Negative.
Okay, so Kapisa says, Diana Anselm, that's an African tradition. We in Caribbean don't do that.
And if all they wanted to make a bubbly, I could tell all they who the bubbly is. The people that keeping all their working at 2013 salaries, wouldn't give all their raises, wouldn't fix the roads, wouldn't provide proper schools for the children. That's why I had so many children drop out of school. You want me to continue? The people that ain't putting things in place to make the country safe for all you. That is bubbly. Put up and you beat the hell out of them. Yeah, but you beating Kizell and Watson? What I got to do with the tea in China? Huh? Please, put up the people that have all this suffering and beat the crap out of them. That's what you need to do. Them is bubbly. That have the houses and going to evict them poor people in Port of Spain.
So this is what a bubbly says. A bubbly is an effigy of Judas Iscariot, made from old clothes. Tommy, you read this, right?
Well, I know that. I've always known a bubbly is depicting Judas who crossed, or should I say, betrayed the Christ. That's what that is.
So how Watson betrayed them?
Well, he betrayed somebody, I guess. I don't know.
He betrayed his wife. He
betrayed his wife?
And his children, yes. He betrayed his wife and his children.
How he betrayed his wife and his children?
Ask Gazelle.
Yeah, I learned a long time ago. Don't get between 4 foot.
Nobody,
or 6 foot.
But nobody in between
You
four.
you don't know. You don't know
Nobody.
all the dynamics involved. So don't cast a stone, eh? You don't know, Anselm.
Who casting stone? The man
Okay.
cheated. The man cheated on his wife with another woman.
Okay, and that's a new thing. That ain't going on forever. And they accuse Dr. Rowley of it too. So he's a bubbling too then. Wait, let me leave. If you want to go down that road, they accuse Dr. Not me, eh? They accuse Dr. Rowley of having outside children. They accuse Dr. Rowley of so then he should be a bubbly too. I don't understand it.
Diana, check. Time out. Allegation versus
facts.
And that's what I said. Accused.
Nobody's not accusing him. It's factual. He admitted.
Okay. Well, so how come they didn't make a bubbly of him?
No. Watson Duke admit his transgressions. There is no accusation.
With Rowley, those allegations.
Allegation. Nobody has come.
What do you mean? He admit his transgressions. What did he do?
All you knew, he cheated on his wife.
He cheated on her. Do you know the dynamics that was going on between Watson and his wife at the time?
I don't care. He admit he cheated on his wife.
Yeah. You see,
wife casting in 1 in a million.
Don't get between 4 foot and 6 foot. I learned that a long time ago.
The man singing in a car with his wife, 1 in a million. You didn't see that? You didn't see the video of him singing 1 in a million. In his car
saw it.
With his wife. You didn't see that one.
I saw that.
You didn't see that one, Diana?
Oh, well, when he's singing, okay, well, he's singing one. Hey, Anselm.
Let me leave it.
There's more in that mortar and that pestle, eh? All you just saying, there's more in the mortar than the pestle. That's all I'm going to say.
Diana, all I stated that he cheated on his wife and he admitted his transgression.
Okay. So he cheated on his wife. He's the first man to do that.
Nobody talk about no first man, but you were saying, we don't know what's going on in between there.
You don't know. You don't know.
Do you know
he cheated on his wife. Donald Trump cheated on Melania too. Okay. Can we continue?
If that was you, what you would have done?
What?
If that was you, what you would have done?
If my husband cheated on me,
what you would have done?
I would make way for he and his mistress.
Okay, there we go. Thank you very much.
Let them go have a life together. So they, nobody has to tell me any story to be together. All they want to be together, have a good life.
Look, John Wayne, this is a great point, John Wayne. Diana, he's addressing you here, Diana. Diana is a woman. You need to call when a grown woman do something wrong and teach the young ladies that is not right.
Wait. Let me see his statement there.
It's on the screen. John Wayne.
No, I can't. I have to. Y'all ain't notice I have new glasses on. Hey.
Listening.
He said, call her out.
As a woman, you need to call out the grown women, do something wrong, and teach the young girls that it is not right. But we first have to wonder why the man is stepping out of the marriage. He ain't hold on Kizelle, and Kizelle ain't put a gun to his head. What happened? What's going on there? Okay, so that's what I tell you. There's more in the mortar than the pestle. Y'all got to, it is wrong. But what is going on that caused the man to step out? That's all I got to say. Because Anselm, you ain't going to do that on Mrs. L. Right? All you're good. There's something going on inside there that we don't know about. So we'll leave that alone. It's wrong. What's on there, the one you will bear the shame for the rest of them lives. What do you mean? Hello? I mean, let me tell you, they've been studying that, they've been studying that. For now, maybe, and depending on the age of them. But as they get older, believe you me, they will understand. Depends on the age of them now. What shame? What shame is there? They didn't divorce. What shame is there?
What shame is where?
How is that going to, the child is going to go start crazy, oh, daddy cheat on mommy, oh, is that going to happen?
So Diana,
No, that's not going to happen. It's going to be gossip and bacchanal and confusion for a little while, and then it all dies down and go away.
Really?
It dies down and it go away.
Really, Diana?
In the public, yeah.
John Wayne says,
maybe not inside the house, but dies down and it go away.
John Wayne says, what happened between Duke and Kizzy is a disrespect to the bond of marriage as a political figure. What happened between Duke and Kizzy is a disrespect to the bond of marriage as political.
Okay, well, let them divorce each other. That's what I said. If you have to cheat, you're stepping out on your marriage, and you gotta cheat, then you obviously want to be with this person. Let people go about their business and form a new union. That's what I said. And all the cheating will be the cheating done in that instance. No more cheating. Divorce. Done with it.
John Wayne says, my children could never listen to Duke or Kizzy speak on TV. But John Wayne, the Bible says you can be forgiven though. My children could never listen to Duke or Kizzy speak on TV or public again. They are not proper examples of integrity. Full 100. Judy says Trinidad should limit all negative impact as culture. Right? Both Duke and Kizzy is in the political cemetery for my family. We need to start to call out wrongdoing and stop defending people because they like them. Wrong is wrong. Full 100. Judy says, well said, Diana. Trinis are very negative minds. They're better off than many of them attacking them. Trinis have wasted brain cells.
What?
She says, so Anselm, who made that African couple a bubbly air? African always belittling themselves. But you see, no. That is a tradition. And if it's a tradition, I think one year they made Kamala bubbly. If I could recall, Tommy and Diana, one year they made Kamala bubbly. So I don't have anything to do with African or anything like that. I don't. They made Kamala bubbly one time. Listen, it is a tradition in Trinidad and Tobago. This is what they said here. It tells you what it is. The beating originally symbolized retribution for Judas for betraying Christ. Right? So, and here is another point. So, Anselm, what did they do to the lady Gypsy and the public stay quiet? Correct is right. Well, John Wayne, you only 18.6 tonight, buddy.
Yeah, on point.
On point. John Wayne, freedom of speech, freedom to practice my religion, freedom to go any part in Trinidad, but the population always fighting each other, the 1% love that. Another 6, boy. Another 6. Diana, this is for you, Diana. Diana, defend Lady Gypsy. Go ahead.
I did defend her. I said to play. I was bringing her on to play, to sing the song, and she didn't come. Please. I am not all your no. No. I don't hold any allegiance to any political party in the world. No. I am Waveney Diana Benskin. I may go on to say that I'm a poet. Now my work is being recognized. But I do not, nobody ain't got no political ownership over me. No. I have my own brain, my own mind, and I will make it up as to who I will vote for. You can't, I'm a die-hard Democrat. No. I'm a die-hard PNM. No. I'm a die-hard UNC. Nope. I am a female first, a woman, and I will decide who I will give my vote to. I'm walking around the world, I'm a PNM till I die. Please, I'm a UNC till I die. That's the problem in Trinidad. Y'all need to fix all yourself with that. Fix it.
John Wayne.
Controlling you.
John Wayne, you are on point.
You're on point. On point.
Amazing. What are you saying now? Tommy, you know what?
He said, I know what he's talking about. Why will we fight each other? The 1% are laughing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's how they want y'all to be fighting each other. Over what? Over what? I don't know. Something you don't even own. I don't know. And the problem is, the problems that are created seems to be, hitting the others more so than the 1%. You know? So I asked myself, how did it get that way? How are you gonna fix this? But it's so jaded and brainwashed and like they swing a pendulum in front of them, you know? Hey, you have to do that. And nobody's really thinking critically. They're just thinking, you know, well, we vote this way, let me continue this way. So continue that way and get all it get what they get. Look at it. 400 million US dollars to build a new embassy in Trinidad.
That's right.
400 million US dollars to build a new embassy in Trinidad. To take all your money to go and then deny you the visa. Did they really think, you know?
That's US money, that's not Trinidad money.
Yeah, but yeah, they're building it. Yeah. But $400 million to build a new embassy. What?
You gonna tell the US how to use their money?
And all they're gonna get them, how much is it? $1,000 for it?
But
I don't know. What $400 million for what? What happened to the current location? They're going. You see where they're going further into the 1% area. I tired.
How much is the visa application?
I don't know. They would have to tell me.
Oh wait. I don't get this. If the US decide to build, they have an embassy, and they go buy land some other place, and they decide to build an embassy for 400 million. How is that a problem?
Okay. In there, are they making arrangements for Tobagonians too? Or Tobagonians have to buy a plane, ticket, a boat ticket, and come down there to go and see.
Dana, I don't understand that at all, man.
You don't understand that? Well, don't understand it now. $400 million, and you're building a new embassy in the Marval area. I'm like, okay. Right.
Well, one thing for sure, that $400 million being spent in Trinidad is going to be spent on Trinidadians.
I hope so.
How do you mean you hope? I don't get that, man. All right.
Don't get it, Anselm. Please don't get it now. When you get it, let me know.
But let's say you
$400 million.
Of course they're going to import things, but they can't import everything.
10% of that 400 million, 10% goes to people in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, but which people? Which people?
No, they're going to need labor. They're going to need services. They're going to need supplies.
Yeah.
They're going to need.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Let's see.
I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know.
$400 million.
There's no doubt that 10% could be spent, which is $40 million.
I mean, right I don't get it. I just don't.
I want to see what type of embassy it is they're building down there for $400 million.
But who cares?
Does it matter?
Who cares?
And Tobagonians go still have to fly and take the boat and go down there to conduct business.
When they move it, the same difference.
It's like I mean, all right, okay. All right, so John Wayne says, Diana.
Well, yeah, you entitled to your opinion, Anselm. I gave mine. You ain't gotta get, I just $400 million. People catching in there. Some of that could have gone somewhere else.
What you're saying don't make sense.
Well, all right, don't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense. You're right.
In Trinidad, you want to know how the Tobagonians go get from Trinidad from Tobago to Trinidad.
If I was Farley, I want to know how that affecting Tobagonians having to, because they must have to fly to go down there to the embassy and take the boat to go down. All that. If I was Farley, I would jump on that right now.
And they're doing that now.
Really?
How does the U.S. embassy going to build in Tobago have anything to do with the Tobagonians going from Tobago?
Really, Anselm?
Yes.
All right, you go ahead. I'm going to get something to drink.
The U.S. embassy should build an embassy in Tobago too for the 60,000 Tobagonians.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
No. We should build one in Tobago for the 60,000 Tobagonians. I mean, you have to make it make sense sometimes.
It has to be feasible.
It's not making sense. I'm sorry, you didn't make any sense.
Because even if it's 60,000 Tobagonians and you're catering for 10% of them trying to go to the United States.
6,000. Right? Villa Embassy in Tobago. And John Wayne says, Anna, if Duke going through problems with his wife, you think it's right to go sleep with different women and the wife with different men? Would that help the problem? John Wayne says, Diana, let me tell you something as a woman. You know who will bear the shame for the rest of their lives? Duke children. Full 100.
That's right.
Full 100. They have to deal with that for the rest of their life. Every time they see them, look, that is the fella there. Your father, Duke, right? He went with that woman. Correct is right. Mean Jean, Diana, if you are married, there's no justification for stepping out. Full 100. Trinidad Margot, thank you very much. It's tradition and usually meant as satire as well. Absolutely correct. It's correct. Diana, is a personal choice to go get your visa. You don't have to try to get it. What all the stop attacking Diana.
They can attack me. I can hold my own.
He says, Diana, the American embassy don't only have American employees. There are Trinidadians there also.
I know that. Come on, duh.
Mean Jean said, Diana, people in some place. POI. I don't know what that is.
Well, in time, you always see what I'm saying. So let me leave that alone. What is it?
Well. Oh, I wanted to do something real quick. I wanted to go off base here a little bit and show you all something. Now, we have going on now we have character going on, the character track and field, and we have character swimming. And the swim team, which is Senator Anil Roberts, one of the assistant coach, they have about 26 medals so far, and they have already have about 10 gold medals. They are doing really, really fantabulous in swimming. Absolutely. Do you know what kind of sport swimming is? Right? Swimming is a different type of sport. And then we have track and field. And we, Trinidad and Tobago, is currently competing in character. And I want to show you guys one real quick race here. This is the under 20 men's 1500 meter final. Right? And this is hold up.
Is Augustine Fletcher, Martinique, Jonathan Lynch, British Virgin Islands, Connor Richardson, Bermuda, and Bowman Dison of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Booker from Guyana as well.
So this is the men 1500, and I think Trinidad have about 2 individuals in here. I'm going to move it forward a little bit so we could kind of get
slow. Everything in business is negotiable except quality.
Hold on there, guys. I gotta get rid of that. All right, so here we go.
The rest of the field split into 2 big packs, but the second pack
so we have the 2 Trinidadians now in second and third.
Coming forward in the bright yellow
very good.
Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago now comes to the front. His teammate Amari Thompson follows him. 1-4-3 from the Bahamas. Raywin Winder also stepping into the mix. 398 Augustine Fletcher from Martinique in the bronze medal position at the moment. Ainsley Campbell of Jamaica also ranging up. Sian Booker of Guyana steps forward as well into the mix.
Early pace fast, pace now slower, allows the second pack to merge with the first pack. Ainsley Campbell, with that 2,000 steeplechases and 5,000, has made his way to second. And again, there are some bumps and pushes because the pace is more gentle. There's a push in the back, not anything ill meaning, but because the traffic is tight, everyone is fighting for space.
Patrick of Martinique now escapes to the front. Tactical affair going on here.
Coming up with 1 lap to go.
Stepping into the picture as well, 178, the Bermudan. Deciding he wants a piece of the excitement. That's 175 from Bermuda. Kazai Sealy. The bell lap sounds. And Ainsley Campbell of Jamaica has the lead. Kazai Sealy of Bermuda now takes that over. Black Chick of Martinique is in third. Cian Booker of Guyana is holding on to fourth position. Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago wants to have another go. Sealy of Bermuda. Campbell of Jamaica goes by him once again. 200 meters to go. So Jamaica takes charge. Sealy of Bermuda. Booker is into the bronze medal position for Guyana. Black Chick is still close to him. Down the home stretch they come. Sealy on the outside. Ainsley Campbell on the inside. The Jamaican fights down the home stretch. Sealy has a look back. That means he's beaten. Ainsley Campbell strikes gold for Jamaica in the under 20 boys 1500 meters. Outside 4 minutes.
Clock didn't stop 4:05.5.
Now, Trinidad finished 5th and 6th.
Right.
In this race, right? And I have to say, boy, I ain't lying to you all. And this is me now boasting, I'm boasting here. Boasting. I'm boasting. Those 2 kids you see there who made the final in that race,
yeah.
If I was to train them 2 kids, they'll be 1st and 2nd. Because there are certain things that's missing in Trinidad and Tobago. And when we hear, what's his name again, boy? Brad Lewis, go on the media and talk that kind of political garbology that he talked the other night there. In that same games that he was talking about, character games here, right? Watch, we'll be fortunate to come out of this game with 5 gold medals. Fortunate. Because the guys in them guys in them in Trinidad, I don't know what it is. They just don't think at the middle distance. I'm not talking about sprints, right? From 100 to 400, they do a very great job. But middle distance in Trinidad, it is like they don't really care about that. They more care about sprints in Trinidad. That Jamaican win that 1500, and you know they say Jamaican is known for sprint, right? But a Jamaican win the 1500, and it have all the other 1500s too. The girls winning the 1500, under 17, under 20, men and women. So Jamaica not just producing sprinters alone now. They're producing middle distance runners too now. And the important thing, you see those guys, right? It's scholarship. That's the big thing that comes out of character. There's many college coaches that goes to character. And it's my belief too, those 2 kids who come 5th and 6th, they are also scholarship material. You know, so that was my little take for the day, right? So let me go back here. I think what Minjin wanted to say, people in Point Fortin also have to go. Eugene, this is a very valid point, right?
Now you understand, right? Okay, good. I don't talk.
But Diana, what you understand? He's telling you that people in Point Fortin also have to go to Port of Spain for visa.
Now you understand what I'm saying. Okay.
No.
All right.
How is that understand? The people from Tobago have to come to Port of Spain for a visa, just like all the people in Point Fortin have to come.
Listen, and that's
you know different.
So backward. You're gonna put one embassy in Marval. I'm like, oh, Jesus, Lord, they did not. Yes, let them do what they want to do. I give up on them, man.
So where would you put it? Where would you put it?
I'm done giving my ideas for free. Anybody want any idea from me, let them pay me. Putting everything, Port of Spain, the lousy roads you have to travel to get there. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all not ready. Not ready.
Okay. So I will hope that when the visa is built, when the embassy is built, and it will take it easier for people to get a visa. They won't have to go and line up 4 o'clock in the morning to go there to get a line. I mean, that's the thing that I would like to see improve as far as the visa is concerned, and hopefully you'll be able to do an application online. And then if you have to do an interview, you'll have a time where they schedule your interview and you come down for your interview and so on and so forth. Just things to improve the process.
So why like Eugene said, why they gotta travel all the way from Point and Tobago just to go to Marval? It make no sense. God, well, you gotta get with the program, man. They're slow, they're behind time. Get with the program. When you gotta do business, you ain't gotta go all the way to New York or Connecticut, or you got stuff right there in Jersey. They're full of it. They need to get with the program. Everything Marval. You know, I'm like, and Poppy, yeah, they come on. Yeah, come on, Anselm.
I mean, I don't see the I don't see the problem, but so the thing about it is that there is some bacchanal and confusion going on. You know what? We go deal with that when we come back. There's some bacchanal and confusion going on in the UNC, and Marsha, I call her the female pit bull of the UNC, right?
Careful, she don't slander. I'm thinking for slander, you know?
No, there's plenty of people named Marsha. There's plenty of people named Marsha. You understand? Yeah, so I call her the pit bull of the UNC. Right? That's what I call her. And she has been taken to task, but you know what? We get back to that. We get back to that. I want to go to something else here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? Yeah. When we come back, we're gonna. You know what? Let's deal with it. Let's deal with it rather than wait till we come back. Okay. Let me see what this comment is here. Yeah. All right. So here it is. Here it is. What it is that Marsha Walker got in problems with the UNC because she made certain statements. She made a statement on social media in a post, and she said, Hindus believe that all paths lead to heaven. That's their right. Christians have an exact opposite belief. There is only one path to heaven. This is our right. And then she went on to say, let me read that here. Okay, she went on to say, Michelle Valkaram, that's like asking a Hindu to eat a beef roti in the name of tolerance. Right? And she has gotten a lot of flack from that, right? So let me put up the other one here. So this is the first one that came up, right? Then there was this other one. So here's the other one where she said, Sunil Singh, I do not believe in every religion leading to God. I do believe that Christians ought to not partake in Diwali celebration. Tolerance and respect does not mean I need to take part in it. Many of my colleagues are celebrating Diwali. I have open and honest conversation about my view on Hinduism. Right? Now, I not taking no sides in this thing. If she want to believe certain things, that's up to her, right? And I don't know if you should try to tell a whole religion that should not partake in the Diwali celebrations if they want to. I don't know. What's you guys' take on that? I don't know.
So what did she say? What? My mom is some meds here. What she said?
She said
tolerance and respect does not mean I need to take part in it. Many of my colleagues said I have an open honest. Okay. So why are they scalping her for that statement?
Well, no, there's not. That's only scalping her for that statement. There was the first statement too. The first statement said, let me get the first statement. This is what the first statement said. Hindus believe that all path leads to heaven. That's their right. Christians have an exact opposite belief. There is only one path to heaven. This is our right. That's like asking a Hindu to eat a beef roti. That's like asking them to eat a beef roti in the name of tolerance.
Okay. Is she wrong?
I don't know. I don't know the Hindu religion in order for me to comment on it.
Me neither.
So I don't know. I don't know what they believe, sir. She might know better than we do. So she says Hindus believe that all their path leads to heaven. That's their right. Christians are the exact opposite. There's only one path to heaven.
Okay. You see, religion and politics, that is the two demons that just bring out the devil in people.
But also, I ask the question, where's Kingsley? Where's Anderson? Where's Anil Roberts? And where's Victor Roberts in order to come to a defense in this situation?
You know what their religion is?
No, that's not based on religion. It's not based on religion.
Maybe they agree with her. Who knows?
They agree with her?
Maybe, I don't know. Silence implies consent, you know. I don't know. Maybe be reading into something that doesn't need to be read into.
Well, I'm not reading into it. It's just a big, because a pundit came out and had to make some statements, and a person on social media was saying that the pundit actually said that most of the UNC are made up of Hindus. That's what he said. All right, and you're going to hear it from this statement here, and I would think he would know better than I would. I mean, so take a listen to this.
UNC's Hindu cabal calls for the head of the female pit bull of the UNC. The female pit bull of the UNC stated, "I do not believe in every religion leading to God. I do believe that Christians ought not to participate in Diwali celebrations. Tolerance and respect does not mean I need to take part in it. Many of my colleagues are celebrating Diwali. I have open and honest conversations about my view on Hinduism." The following was sent to Kamla Persad Bisesar from the UNC cabal. Mrs. Kamla Persad Bisesar, the Honorable Leader of the Opposition. Dear Leader, the unfortunate utterances by the UNC's Marcia L. Walker on social media with respect to Hinduism has reached my eyes. Ms. Walker has chosen to wear her religious bias as a proud badge as she touts her belief in her religion. However, I would like to point out that Ms. Walker is the beneficiary of the same Hindu people she will not attend temple with, not even out of mature religious harmony. The fact remains that the base of the UNC is Indian and the large majority being Hindu. Even as you, the leader of the party, was attending a Hindu service at the Dattatreya Yoga Center, with world-famous Hindu guru, Swami Ganpati, Ms. Walker took to social media to denounce Hinduism. In a political party noted for its religious and ethnic diversity, if nowhere other than at the top, this is both sad and sickening. Hindus are often treated with scant respect by many in this country, from putting the sacred Ganesh on food boxes, to using Hindu iconology to sell carnival costumes, and the list of offenses goes on. I never thought that we would now experience this disturbing conduct from those who have been chosen to serve this nation in its highest body, the Senate. While Ms. Walker is entitled to her religious bias, I think that such hard lines would serve to exclude her from such high and any office that represents the diverse people of Trinidad and Tobago. Simply put, she cannot be trusted to represent all of the people, where she expresses such clear bias. I am left asking myself, what does Ms. Walker bring to the UNC that allows her to put the UNC in such an embracing position? How many votes in the marginal seats can she muster, or can she even fill a maxi to attend a political meeting? While expanding the UNC is key to its success at the polls, keeping the base is equally, if not more important. I humbly suggest that Ms. Walker be freed from party activities to allow her the freedom to practice her religion without having to compromise her faith by interacting with Hindus. Yours respectfully, Pundit Satyanand Maharaj. Spiritual Head Satya Anand Ashram Arangwes. So far, none of the UNC political activists like Kingsley, Anderson, Garth Christopher, or even Senator Anil Roberts has come to defense of the female pit bull of the UNC. We await the outcome to see if the Hindu cabal of the UNC will prevail.
We'll be right back. It's in the village of the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Yes, sir.
Hey, hey, oi, oi. Hey, hey, oi, oi. In Trinidad and Tobago, politics was we and them. That was never meant to be so, according to the anthem. But ethnic insecurity was maintained to divide us by some people in the country, to sow the seeds of distrust. But we have got a new system within the community. Now what used to be we and them has now become only we. From now on this nation is we. From now on it is you and I. From now on it is unity. From now on we flying high. All the races have come together to build a better country and create a brighter future for the whole society. The we and them thing is no more, because it is plain to see in this country from shore to shore the community is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we and we and we and we.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
We are back with you. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. John Wayne says, Anselm, there are many people in the public living among us who have one foot inside St. Anne's. Oh God. Anselm, there are many people in the public living among us who have one foot inside St. Anne's. Marsha is almost inside. Let me play that disclaimer again. Anselm, Marsha is not very stable, so she can't get a position in the UNC. So she wants to leave the party and looking for an excuse. Okay, all right. You say so. Julie says, Anselm, Trini don't line up to go for interviews. They give you appointment on Spitfire dates. Okay. Julie says, Marsha is an intelligent female at all to make such statements. You want plenty of people dance and ridicule them? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Correct is right. But let me just play this again. Hold on.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
No, I think Judy makes a valid point. You know? What do you think? Tommy and that?
Yeah, she's making sense.
Yeah, you can't want to be in his kitchen and freight powder. Or you can't want to be in the kitchen and you don't want water cooking in the kitchen. If you're gonna be in a party and you know the makeup of the party, it's kind of hard for you to be critical of people in that party that makes up those parties. That's dominant people of that party. Can she get over this?
I hope she does.
But my thing is this: why is Kingsley and Anderson and Victor Roberts and Anna Roberts silent on this? I'm just asking.
Religion and politics are the two things that divide people drastically. I ain't making no comment. She made her comment. I am not making any comment on any religion in Trinidad and Tobago because they're not going to come after me. Nope. Everybody entitled to pray to who they want to pray, jump in front of a tree and put a feather on your head. That your thing. I am not casting no aspersions on no one's religion. But they're not going to use. They're using that to divide. She made a statement. That's her opinion. Let me move on. That's not the real thing. Something else behind there. But go ahead. Yes.
So, Julie says, sometimes everything is not to be spoken about. She in the Hindu community, why make such statements? But what do they say? When you sleep with what? You sleep with a dog with fleas, you'll get what they say? What are you saying, Tommy?
You sleep get bitten by the fleas.
We might get bitten by the flea, and we'll get with mange.
So think about this, right? When she is all about the place, denigrating people and all this kind of thing, they love she. They love she, but she's the darling, right? She's darling. She make one mistake. One. See? She made a mistake, right? I'm calling it a mistake. She made one mistake. It's one and done. All the other times she was very boisterous for her party. Right? They love her, they push her forward. Go ahead. Talk, Marsha. She made a mistake, one mistake. She's done. History for sure.
But what? Ain't she a Douglas?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think she would say so. I think she's a Douglas. So you don't know what the makeup of her parents are or her family. Let's put it like that. Be careful, eh? Be careful. She know why she said what she said. You don't know what the backdrop of her family religion is. Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I would say this, right? I would say this, that for all the fight that she's been fighting for the party, right? It's like you can't make a mistake. And if she makes one mistake, one and done.
Oh, somebody calling.
I know somebody wants to know where should they build the embassy?
Ain't nobody calling my house. So.
Diana, Eugene wants to know, Diana, where should the U.S. build the embassy in TNT?
Eugene, them is bright people, you know. I'm just a lowly poet, right? Them is bright people for them to secure 400 million US dollars. Them know what they're doing. Them is bright people.
Bright people. You asking your question, do you answer the question?
I am not going to give them my ideas for free. No.
Just say where to build the U.S. embassy in TNT. Where?
I am not going to give them my ideas for free. Nope. You take $400 million, and you see where they put it? Maraval. I don't talk. You know, people smart, you know, they're real smart. They're smart. They're real smart.
He says UNC is definitely a Hindu political party. I know she's not smart. Okay.
Very smart people, boy.
Yes, she made a big mistake.
One embassy in Maraval. Look good, yeah?
It's not feasible to have more than one in this embassy in Trinidad and Tobago.
It's not feasible?
Nope.
But tell the people in Tobago that, man. I guarantee you'll find 100 people who tell you the first 100 you ask, they need one in Tobago. Do your own survey and you'll see. And the next 100 go tell you, and the next 100 go tell you that too.
I just want to know how sensible it is.
I mean, how sensible it is.
They need to put themselves in the place of the U.S. government and see if it makes sense.
Okay, there they go again. You know, disregarding Tobago. So let them continue.
People from Chatham and from other parts have to find themselves in the port of Spain or wherever.
Tommy, I want to put a consulate in New Jersey too. Eh? I want a consulate in New Jersey too. I want to have to go all the way to Manhattan. If I have something with respect to my passport or something. I want to put a consulate in New Jersey.
And why they don't have one in Jersey?
It's not feasible.
It's not feasible. Oh Lord, here we go with that. It's not feasible.
What would it cost the Trinidad government to set up a consulate in New Jersey?
All them is the smart ones, you know. I just leave people alone. When I see, you know, I'm out of my league. I don't know nothing, so let them put the one consulate in Trinidad. End of the story.
So, Diana, Mean Jean says you're shifting the goalpost. Answer the question.
Mean Jean, whatever. Whatever, Mean Jane, whatever.
Diana, we in the USA don't agree.
What?
We in the USA don't agree.
We in the
USA don't agree.
We can move what? The embassy to Ghana.
Yeah, in fact, we can move it to Ghana. And let Trini go.
Kapisa being sister. Yeah, and people gotta fly all the way from Guyana to come to Trinidad. Yeah, Kapisa, you're right.
Move it to Ghana, man. You want to go Ghana to get a visa.
You're right, Kapisa. They gotta fly all the way from Guyana too. Yeah, boy.
If you move it to Guyana, then everybody in Trinidad and Tobago have to go Guyana.
Yeah. If you're gonna fly all the way from Guyana too, yeah. No, the real thing coming out. I would need why would you need a consulate at all?
Close it down.
I talk about the embassy.
But we need a consulate. We need a consulate here for the tri-state area. So people from Connecticut, people from Philadelphia, people from different parts, you have a choice. You could go to Washington, right? Some people drive from New York to Washington because they might get it quicker in Washington. Or you go to the consulate in New York. Or you fly to Florida and there's a consulate in Florida.
In 2023. Backward. What I say. Backward. Archaic. Jurassic times we live in it. Well, he's an American now. I will let the Republicans know.
and usually one that's talking about money, right? You want the government to spend money to put a consulate in Philadelphia, a consulate.
Oh God. Oh, yeah. Well, if they wanted transparency and things to run smoothly, yeah, all of them. What all the countries in the Caribbean should do, occupy one building in different thing with all the different consulates in these one building. That's what they need to do. And everybody with them responsible for the rent instead of one country alone paying the rent. But nobody thinks. So them have big job and big work and big title. So I don't know nothing. So I don't know nothing. Everything in one building. That's what I say.
So wait up. The idea is that they have everything in one building, right?
All the consulates, they're like different locations. Not just one location, different locations. The Bajans have to go here, the Guyanese got to go here, the Trinidad got to go here. Oh. Everybody in one building, everybody come there and do, and then strategically put them in different locations. It's just my idea, and I am not right. So my idea songs off the wall. Well, let's move along.
Okay.
What, can you invite her for interview? Let's hear her side. Who's that? You want to invite Judy? Oh, you mean the woman? What? Kapisa Embassy, close it down. In Vietnam, we do visa online. Can you invite her for interview? Yeah, invite her. Let her hear her point of view. If you're going to vote, Diana, you never go to England to see the Trinidad Embassy. You don't know that, Kapisa. If you're going vote, you're going to vote NAM, you just buy a what? What do you say? I'm trying to read the comment.
Which one?
Oh, you vote something at the Hanoi airport?
If you're going to...
I don't think I'm going to Vietnam, really. That part of the world kind of uneasy right now. So I'm not going out there. Right? But if I ever have to, if I ever get there, I'll let you know. Fresh one, please. Yeah.
If I just gave you both $1 million cash, how would you feel?
I would be extremely grateful.
Would anybody be able to get you in a bad mood for a little while?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Deanna, would you agree?
I would agree 100%.
If I said I'll give you the $1 million, matter of fact, I made it 10 million, but you couldn't wake up tomorrow, you're done. Would you take it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so what you're both saying is that just waking up tomorrow is worth more than $10 million.
That's hell of a perspective. Yep, it is. It is worth it.
Then why ain't you feeling that way every damn time you wake up?
Oh, shit. Damn. I never looked at it that way.
Nobody does, dude. That's why we get up and we're all bummed out. We have a bad day, and this sucks, and that sucks, and the world hates me, and that's not fair, and I can't lose weight because of this reason, and I can't get in shape, and I can't make money, and blah, 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 blah. Guys, we woke up. It's going to be a good day. The question is how good is it going to get?
Right.
And if it doesn't get as good as we want, guess what? Hopefully we wake up the next day.
Hello. Oh, you know what? I have this that's the I wanted the positive motivation for the day. Here we go. This is a young man named Joshua. And Joshua is the positive vibes for the day. And Joshua is a very hard-working young man in Trinidad and Tobago who used to be involved in nefarious activities, but he has now found his place. And it's an inspiration to many people now in Trinidad and Tobago. Joshua is doing good things, and he's planting the land. He got a piece of land, he's planting the land, and he's doing different things in order to improve himself. Here he is.
So good afternoon, guys. I don't know, it's the boy Joshua here again. And I'll come out the garden. I was just doing some introspection, and some thinking, some reasoning. And I now put on some seedlings there now. But I just remember my past life, how I used to live, how we used to do it on the block where it is on a regular day like this is now after 3. We done outside weed smoking, we mouth, scale on the table, we hustling. And it brought me back to how much friends, we also lost along the way in that gangster life and that criminal life. And I just want to encourage my younger persons today that the plants I now plant, that are making me a millionaire tomorrow, it's making me 1,000 tomorrow. You ain't even sure to get a good price with it, because farmers just plant price and farmers just plant plants and not price. But what it's doing is it's keeping me active and out of the street life. And I believe that God has given me an opportunity to be humble. So many times the things of the world almost interest me once more, because trust me, saying down here ain't bringing no fast money in my pocket. But I understand something, that in order to live and to enjoy life, you have to run from a certain type of life and embrace a more humble life. So young persons like myself, the block might be fast, the block might be quick, but you will experience the same pain I experience. You can't live comfortable. You can't.
So there you have it. Joshua, a man who had a different type of life, and he decided to change his life. And he's trying to talk to other kids, for them to change their life as well. We wish Joshua all the best. I mean, as a matter of fact, I tried to see if I could get in contact with Joshua. Because he oh God, he needs to get a little more exposure. Judy says Marsha only boisterous, that's all. She's not intelligent, and she got locked behind good foot.
Oh dear.
Diana, Jean says, Diana, you need to take your medicine. You're not taking it.
Oh, you mean the one that emailed me? It ain't working.
Uh-oh.
$400 million is building a fort in Trinidad. That's tons of dollars for an embassy.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you. What it is they're building? What it is the plan on building in Trinidad? Okay.
A smart building.
Yeah. What it is the plan on building in Trinidad for $400 million? That is the question. I know somebody will eventually poke at it. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, Trinidad Margo, I would like to know what it is the plan on building and what happened to the one that they have there now. Well, you understand when I ask my silly question? But
No,
go ahead now. Go ahead.
She was talking about Joshua.
Go ahead. What?
Trinidad Margo was talking about Joshua.
Go ahead. I want to know what $400 million to build what? What it is they plan on building? And they just come up with that. Anybody had any discussion with the public in Trinidad and Tobago? Anybody? They just boom. We doing this, or they like it or not. Booyaka.
Does the foreign government need consultation in Trinidad and Tobago to build a new embassy?
Well, go ahead now. Go ahead. Yo, go ahead, man. So let me ask you something. A foreign government could come here and say, tell Joe Biden, we building our embassy here for X amount of dollars. And the public ain't know about it. Nothing. Yeah, they had no meeting with the people where the proposed building gonna go. Nothing. Nothing so. Just, we gonna do this. Booyaka. There we go. There we go. There we go, there we go, folks. 400 million. What is the really billing for $400 million though? You need top secret TS. Oh, you don't have security clearance? Oh, Lord. Anyway, what other stories you have?
Well, 1 minute.
Let me go and look in my group and see the thing.
So here it is.
Is that my door?
Ambassador Bond continued. The U.S. government will invest more than $400 million to plan, design, and build a new embassy. In addition to providing scores of jobs during the new embassy construction, the project will showcase state-of-the-art and eco-friendly design and materials.
It will have what?
It will bring, in addition to providing scores of jobs during the new embassy construction, the project will showcase state-of-the-art, eco-friendly design and material. I don't understand. If the U.S. want to spend $400 million, that's their money.
Okay.
Trinidad can't dictate how the U.S. spend their money.
So yeah, that's okay. Eco-friendly. Now, that's a nice word.
So this is a good point, Diana. If you decide to build a house, should anyone question the cost?
What?
Eugene asked the question, Diana, if you decide to build a house, should anyone question the cost?
Eugene, you better take some of the medicine you send me that ain't working.
No, but that's a good question, though.
Yeah, but who they're not spending Trinidad money, they're spending US dollars. Is USA spending the USA money? All they tell me, it is Trinidad and Tobago spending money to build a US embassy. Come on, Eugene. Yeah, that question ain't valid. Good night, everyone in the village. Come on, Eugene. Yeah, they could use their money to do what, but what is it they're building? What is it they plan to build? Did they discuss this with anybody? You all knew about it beforehand, or they just came up with it?
No, they decided.
All right then.
They decided.
For quite a while, they've been talking about buying that spot.
Yeah.
They had to buy the land, and then they had to build it.
Oh, they bought the land. Okay. See, a whole lot of things coming out here now. Eh?
What do you mean a whole lot of things? You think the government not gave you the land free?
They bought. Who they buy the land from?
The government of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
That golf course
Yes, the golf course. Correct is right.
Yeah.
They
That
bought
was
a golf course.
I am on antibiotics, Nadia. You know, I have to take its course. It's my allergies. The thing going, but my allergies. Oh, yeah. So they buy the money, they buy the thing from the government. Okay.
No, they bought the golf course. It's a golf.
They bought the golf course from the government of Trinidad and Tobago.
I don't remember if the government had owned it.
Okay. I just want to know.
It was a private owner.
Oh, they bought it from a private owner.
That country
The who?
The property at 137 Longcliff Road, Nassau, will serve as the new United States Embassy site in Port of Spain. The site acquired by the United States Embassy in Port of Spain is the current site of the Trinidad Country Club. The confirmation of the acquisition property follows the announcement of plans in April 2022 to relocate the U.S. Embassy in Port of Spain. The new embassy promises to showcase state-of-the-art and eco-friendly design and material. U.S. Ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago, Candace Bond, signed the deed of sale for the 11-acre property at a ceremony on April yesterday. Joseph E. Fernandez, representative of Champs Elysees Limited, the seller of the property, and Christian Martinelli, realtor specialist from the U.S. Department of State, Bureau of Overseas Building Operation, also signed the document. Ambassador Candace Bond described the project as important and exciting, noting that one will benefit the people of Trinidad and Tobago in many ways. She says the U.S. government commitment to the construction of a new embassy is a powerful indicator of the long-standing, robust relationship between the people and government of the United States and the people and government of Trinidad and Tobago. Bond continued, the U.S. government will invest more than we already read that. The U.S. ambassador to TNT promised that at the new location, the embassy will be better able to serve its constituents and improve the experience for visa applicants. Guys, remember I said that? Ambassador Bond also assured that clients can look forward to new and improved facilities and services for those conducting business with the U.S. government. There you go. Makes 100% sense.
Okay. All right. So we'll see as time goes along how many of the how many people are going to get contracts and the type of people that are going to get the contracts to work there and things. Yeah, leave it alone, yeah. I just throwing those things out there. Building that embassy has been in discussion for years. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing for Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, tell you. You know.
Julie says, Anselm, I always follow that young man Joshua is going to make it. He's going to make it in life as long as he keeps it positive product and impact. Maybe Judy, if you have a number for him, we could try to get him on here.
I sent you that information, his thing a long time ago, Anselm, but you don't open a lot of my things. Okay. If you look in the newsworthy item, I sent you that a long time ago.
His number?
Yeah, if I think on a card that he had, they had something in there, and I went and I chased him on social media. I think I found out something about him. But if you look in newsworthy, I sent you that story a while now.
Okay.
A long time.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah. Capisa say you get in our contract. So Anselm, you guys.
What you getting a contract to do, Capisa?
Something nice is Easter. What is it for Easter Trinidad again? Is this the end of Lent? Is that what that is?
Yep. But it's the resurrection is celebrated.
Okay. So that means to say that you
Uh-huh.
you abstain for like 3 months, right? From certain things.
40 days after from Ash Wednesday, 40 days and 40 nights.
So like you abstain from alcohol or you abstain from cheating on your wife or something like that.
So after that, you're gonna just you're gonna cheat on your wife when Lent is done.
I I'm just asking. You know?
What do you mean? I'm staying from cheating on you. Diana getting a contract. Me?
Nadia say yes. You abstain from you abstain from alcohol or you abstain from certain things.
Alcohol and meat and all the lovely pleasures in life.
And that's more of a Catholic holiday or Catholic celebration or
Christian.
Christian.
I guess most Christians. There are some who probably don't celebrate it, but most of them celebrate the end of the 40 days and 40 nights fasting in the whatever, and then of course Good Friday is the day.
Mean Jean, why are you so nagging me tonight? Oh, why are you nagging me? Mean Jean Beck tried to answer his calls on Messenger.
Good Friday is the day of the crucifixion,
Now you're getting blocked.
and Sunday is the day of the resurrection.
Yeah.
Is that kind of thing?
Sunday is the day of resurrection. But you know what I was watching all weekend? I was from Friday. I pulled up on Amazon the Ten Commandments. I pulled up, what else I pull up now? Ben Hur. I pull up the robe. I pull up Barabbas, something like that. And I was just watching, they presented the old flicks. And every time you see these movies, you could watch them 100 times. Let me say 50 times. There's always something new that you see for the first time when you look at the film, right? No matter how many times I've seen it. Yeah. So I pulled that. I was watching the Ten Commandments. I was like, I never see this part before. I never noticed this. Those have been my flicks all weekend.
So Diana,
Trinidad Margot. Automate everything online for more efficiency, speeding up the visa backlog, and wasting a day just to apply.
correct is right. Correct is right. Diana wants to know why are you so critical tonight? Is there anything positive you have to say?
So,
Why
am I so? Like I said, the pills you give me ain't working. The pills he said for me ain't working.
Is there anything positive you have to say?
I am positive. I said they could put more than one embassy in Trinidad. Trinidad is big enough to hold 11 acres of land.
I want to know really 2 embassies in Trinidad, really?
And what's wrong with that? Like your mommy was crying when you was going to school from Marabella to Palo Seco.
Yes, she said that.
So you don't think that people go cry with the fare and all that? Come on, they can accommodate too. A smaller one.
If they can afford to travel out of the country, they can afford to go to the embassy.
Oh, that's how you look at it. Oh, okay. All right. You have a point. Tony.
That's a small travel compared to where they're going.
Yeah. You have a point.
Nadia said from meats. I guess you have to abstain from meats. Is another one.
Well, I've been abstaining from meat. The USA want to spy on. Pizza. Behave yourself.
All of that. All of that. They need,
behave yourself.
Pizza could be right. They just need the right setting to do what they have to do.
Kapisa, behave yourself.
Margaret, I would love to watch The Robe maybe tonight.
Yeah. Pull it up on Amazon, girl. I don't know if you get it free, but I got it free in my list. But all those old time biblical, it was very, nice to sit down and.
They're well produced.
Yeah, I watched the conflict and the resolution and the climax and how it resolved this in the end, and it was very, very, very interesting. I saw a lot of things, well produced. Yep.
Rose, happy Easter to you as well. So what did we do for Easter in Trinidad again? Because I don't remember.
I'm gonna tell you what I was forced to do. Jeez. You had to go to this Roman Catholic church and say a whole bunch of Hail Mary. Woo! Full of grace. Whole bunch of Hail Mary. And then I think that time you went and had communion and they gave some kind of sweet drink to drink. Some fruity drink.
Okay. When I was a youngster, for Lent, you couldn't sing calypsos.
Correct. I remember.
You couldn't play certain type of music.
Correct.
However, when Gloria Saturday came, there was always like major parties on Gloria Saturday.
Correct. I remember.
Right, Capisa. Why Jesus is true.
After going to party on Gloria Saturday, you had to find yourself in church on Easter Sunday.
But saying that, right? Here's my question too, right? You on Carnival Monday and Tuesday, you wind up and down the place. You whine and you get on bad. And then when Ash Wednesday come, you go and put ashes on your forehead.
Huh.
What's that significant?
Huh.
I guess the ashes will wipe away the lewd behavior, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
And why they use ashes? I always wanted to know that. Why they use ashes?
Maybe someone in the chat can enlighten us.
No, that they say from ash to ash, from dust to dust. Well, that's what it is.
From what?
From dust to dust. I think that is the significance of ashes. Let me see what.
Who say where all this come from? How we know that? Where all this come from? And back in the day too, I remember the forced catechism on you. You was forced to do this in elementary school. I remember when I had to go get what's the word? Confirmation. So I'm like, what is all this about? You had to get another white dress. And you had to do and I set up this and I set a drama. I'm like, what is all I used to ask a whole lot of questions, but they just thought that I was nosy. So why am I doing this? What am I doing this for? Is this making me a richer, a better little girl? What am I doing this for? And when I went to kneel down in front of, it could have been Anthony or Clive Panton, I cannot remember, came to our church that time. I couldn't kneel because I was running and I scraped my knee. And the flesh was healing. So if you try to bend the knee, it would have burst open, right? So when I did, I kind of curtsied. And he was asking me, why am I not kneeling? I said, because I cannot kneel, sir. And I moved my dress and show him the wound on my knee. He said, that's okay. That's okay. And wherever you do, wherever I had to do, what do they call it? Communion, not communion, confirmation. Were you confirmed?
I was.
You were confirmed, Anselm?
Yeah, I was confirmed.
Huh?
Yeah, I was confirmed.
And okay, for confirmation, did they give you a different name? Not on your birth paper, just a confirmation name.
I don't remember that. All I remember is that after confirmation, I was able to take communion.
And the chat, tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm remembering right, because I know I had a beef with it. They gave me a confirmation name, Elizabeth. And I'm like, But I have a name already. Why I have to answer to Elizabeth? Tell me if I'm wrong in the chat now. Maybe I.
No, I remember I know the funny.
In the chat, tell me if I'm wrong, or maybe I remember. I remember the girl's name. I remember my name. They gave me my confirmation name, Elizabeth. And I didn't like no Elizabeth. I said, I'm Diana. I ain't no Elizabeth. So that's what it was. I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe
instead of princess, they make you the queen.
I didn't want to know Elizabeth. No, I had to learn to spell this name too, eh? I said, but wait now.
So the first day of Lent, Ash Wednesday, on this special day of reflection, Catholics do the marking of the cross in ash on their foreheads. The ashes symbolize our mortality, remembering you are dust, and to dust you shall return.
Okay.
The ashes symbolize.
You have a Rasi name. That is not my name, Capiza. That was the confirmation name they gave me.
During this period, Christians show repentance and mourning for their sins because they believe Christ died for them. That's what ashes symbolize in the Bible.
The ashes, say that again?
The ashes symbolize both death and repentance. During this period, Christians show repentance and mourning for their sins because they believe Christ died for them.
You see, Trinidad Margot say I'm right. You are given a confirmation name. Yeah, and me and them come wrong with this Elizabeth thing. Because I say, I know my name is Diana. I don't know Elizabeth. I don't know who Elizabeth is. The teacher said, Diana, you have to. But actually, they call me Diane. Diane, you have to. Your name is Elizabeth for the day. I was like, oh, jeez. I didn't understand the whole concept. And then the next day, now when you're going back to school, now the Tuesday or whatever day, or whatever time you're going back to school, I am not answering the Diane. I say, well, they tell me my name is Elizabeth. And they sent me upstairs to Sister Genevieve. Oh, God.
Diana, you weren't easy miserable, no?
Sister, but wait, Tommy, you tell me my name is Elizabeth. I'm not answering the Diana or Diana no more. Olive X now. But am I Elizabeth or am I Diana?
That's only for the moment.
I told him, I said, they tell me that my name Elizabeth. I don't know who Diana and Diana is no more. Go upstairs to the principal, Sister Genevieve. But Sister Genevieve see me, she's like, oh, Lord.
She said, oh, Lord, you again. She probably said, what now?
I used to give good trouble, though. Good trouble.
I could tell you were a handful.
Good trouble. That's good trouble, right, Anselm? That ain't good trouble.
I remember.
Yeah, after a female saint. Okay. So I was Saint Elizabeth. And I had to learn to spell it. I remember writing Elizabeth on a paper. I said, this is a long name, though.
So, the question, Anselm, was Jesus a Jew or a Christian?
Let me leave that one alone.
No. Listen, I Googled it. Julian was a Galilean Jew who was circumcised, was baptized by John the Baptist, began his own ministry, and was often his rabbi. Jesus debated with fellow Jews on how to best know God, engaged in healings, taught in parables, and gathered followers. That's what it says when I Googled
it. And here, next thing now, eh? Diana, we're highly cultured. Good trouble. How that is work? Good trouble? That's good trouble, highly. If you go to school with me, you'd laugh all day sometimes. I remember, right? In what do you call it? Common entrance class. Algebra is introduced to you, right? It was introduced. So we had to find X. I said, but wait a minute. I said, all right, struggle with this thing. End up in high school now, junior sec. And the first thing they put on the board for you still find it. So I put up my hand. I said, but wait now. In elementary school, I been looking for X. We still ain't find him. Oh, we still looking for him. Mr. Deep look at me. And what is your name? I said, Miss Ben Skin. I've been looking for this X since I in elementary school. I ain't find him yet. Can't we just leave him lost and never find him? She got me up put me in the corner to stand up and say, oh Lord, I trouble.
Diana.
I'm going to college now, and you had to take algebra. I said, Professor, I've been looking for X since I was in elementary school. I haven't found him. I don't think I'm going to be looking for him in this class. And he's my X for a reason. Well, the whole class but so laughing.
You're a comedian.
Yeah, X, you don't want to be found? Find X. How come you always want to be finding X? I fed up look for X. And then when you go now and you put this problem on the board for me. A plus B equal Y. I said to myself, how A plus B could equal Y? I can't get that figure out up to today. I can't get it figured out. A plus B equal Y. And I be looking at it, I say, I don't understand that. I don't understand it. Can you explain it to me, please? I cannot get that concept grabbled down, get Anselm. A plus B equal Y.
What you have to find for? Find for what? Find for A, find for B, find for Y, find for what?
I cannot get the call. You cannot put A plus B equal Y and tell me find Y. I don't know what it is.
No. Nobody put it equal C. You find C?
You can't put letters and tell me A B plus D, and I do it is a block in my head.
Diana.
Huh?
You are troublesome.
No, I cannot tell. You can't tell me A plus B equal Y. Find this. I'm not looking for it. I'm not looking for. I'm not wasting my time. You know what? Anytime algebra problems come up to me, I just pass through them and leave them alone, or guess the answer. I don't even waste time trying to find X.
But listen, this is a good point. Is there such thing as good trouble?
Yeah.
How does that? Seriously.
Good trouble. Yeah.
What's good? Give me an example of.
I am a good trouble because I didn't end up in jail. Good. Diana Benson, I could tell Peppermouth. Yep, Nadia, that's right. Scorpion Peppermouth. Trinidad had a fellow named X, England. You see my highly said? Who was that? Diana get the Asian to confuse me. Them don't like me. X. Every time you had to be looking for X. You imagine if I had children and the poor child come home, Mommy, I have a problem. He had to find X. I would tell the child, write a note, tell the teacher, X is missing because he does not want to be found. Tell the teacher that. I ain't trying to figure it out, Anselm. Nope.
So listen, we just got a few more videos here. I don't know if this is fact or if this is fiction, but this gentleman was saying that this was Dr. William's car.
Alright, I don't want this guy. What's the hose leaking now? I'm not sure them the number there, boy. I don't want you know my PD1. This was Dr. Eric Williams' first car he ever owned. Prime Minister. Check it out. What you connection it in?
That's totally untrue.
Yeah, I know. It can't be PD. It cannot be PD.
It's PM1.
But it can't be.
Maybe change it to the D. Who knows?
No.
But he can't carry PM because he's not PM. That PM is probably designated for the PM.
That is not Eric's car. I remember Eric's car well.
Okay.
That wasn't Eric's car.
All right.
PD1 is Eric's.
Oh, we need the VIN number. We could clear that up. It's called indoctrination. What's indoctrination? Rudinat Capildeo. Well, good. Rudinat Capildeo. He brain cut out for that. I don't put no X and Y in front of me. I don't want to see nothing. So I just skip over them thing and test. Or just guess. I don't want to know. I'm not looking for X. He don't want to be found. Me ain't looking for him. I done.
But you know something there? You see, we in Trinidad and Tobago, we tolerate a lot of stuff, right? We tolerate stuff that we shouldn't be tolerating.
I need something to breathe.
Cabinet communication. But I think it is sufficiently important for me as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
This is a fella by the name of Cuban Boy.
Cuba.
He's
I hear about him.
He's the one who did blackface, and he said he didn't know what blackface was. This is what he done to him. People in Trinidad finding this to be funny. I don't find it
Cabinet communication. But I think it is sufficiently important for me as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago to respond today to
I don't find that funny.
No, that's not funny, Cuba. Do you know Cuba? No.
And there's many people in Trinidad who find that funny.
No, that's not funny.
I don't find that
No.
What do you say?
Now I see why he get a royal washing by a certain TikTok star. The TikTok star give him some choice words. That's not funny, Cuba. Yeah, you need to be deported back to wherever you come from. All right, go ahead.
Rose said someone sold him the car and told him it was Dr. Eck Williams' first car.
Oh, somebody sold him the car. Oh, okay.
Right.
What Capiza said, let his son, his son can find. But I'm very glad your son can find X. I don't need to find him. I don't want to find him. I've never found him. And I ain't looking for him at my age. So X can stay wherever they are. And what I end up being, the only X I need to know is in a word.
So just before we go, Hailey, Capiza, Rose, Nadia, Judy, I ain't see Capiza, I ain't see Trinidad Margot, Eugene.
She's still there.
No, I was going to say I ain't see Lana and
yeah.
Peace tonight and Mean Jean is still there.
And Erica.
Yeah, put closing comments in chat. So I think we in Trinidad are very tolerant of disrespectful behavior, and we had to stop disrespecting each other in Trinidad and Tobago first, because those people see us disrespecting each other and they feel that we can disrespect our leaders.
But it starts with the leaders too, because he the same fella that called Rodney Charles all kind of choice words, but we will leave that alone. I will still defend that what that my young man did. I don't like that video at all. No.
Yeah,
Capiza said his son is 5. Well, good. I'm glad. I am very glad he's 5 and he can find X. Very glad. That's very good.
Somebody sent me this somebody sent me this video here. Hold on, oh yeah, this one here.
Tommy?
Yes, come on in.
How you doing?
Good. 23rd and Broadway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go. How are you today?
Doing good. There's so much to do. So much to do. Whoa! Whoa! Watch out! Whoa, that was close.
What the hell? You almost hit me. Where did you let the drive? Hey, you mad? Keep me late now. No.
How are you so calm and so friendly? This guy almost ruined your car and sent us to the hospital.
Well, I'll tell you something, man. People are like garbage trucks.
Really now? How's that?
Well, they run around with garbage, and they're full of disappointment, full of frustration, full of anger. And when their garbage piles up, they need a place to dump it on. And sometimes they'll dump it on you. But you know what? You don't take it personal. You just wave, smile, you wish them well, and you move on. Don't let their garbage spread to the people at work, at home, or on the streets. You love those who treat you right, and you pray for those who don't. See, now life is 10% of what you make it. The other 90 is how you take it.
That is similar to the 10% thing that I always talk about. Yeah? Judas was a pianist. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, there's so many things happening. There's also, I'm going to go look back at my thing and see if I could get Joshua's number. Because, we like to bring him in. And there was one other person I was thinking about who we need to talk to about some things going on in Trinidad. I see Philip Alexander was in a park in
a wedding.
No,
the
it was
People's Park.
Yeah, he was in a park and he was doing some yoga.
People's Park.
And people make jokes. Big
you gotta hand it to Philip though, boy. Philip be a thorn in the side, boy. I'll be like, oh, let me see what he doing today.
That's highly leader. Judy says, Anselm, Jesus had no religion. If he was a Jew, why did they go after the rabbis in the
synagogue
against tax in the synagogue to fight against taxes? They changed citizens. I was just reading. I basically don't have an opinion on that. I just Googled it and I was just reading that. So I don't know. But I think that's a question though. So let's go for a quick station identification. It's in the village with the DAT Triplets at WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this short message. Let me play this before we go anywhere.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
I think we're back with you. I think, Nadia, you're very correct. Many Trinidadians are very, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And what happens is that people from outside of Trinidad see how disrespectful we are to each other, and they could come and disrespect us this year. Look at this fella, Cuban boy. He come in blackface. He put in a bag over Dr. Rowley. And he could get away with it, and people laugh. People laugh at that and say that's funny. I don't think that's funny. Absolute agreement, Nadia, darling. Very disrespectful, indignant, vulgar. Yeah, we have to do better. We have to do better. And one day I want to do a show. I want to do a show here on what pornography does do to a society.
To bring in Miss Billy on that, psychologist.
What pornography does do to a society? Because it's funny.
Because they say how Trinidadians look up a lot of porn, huh?
So I'm in this group, and the guys share some porno, and right after the porno, you see a prayer about on his knees, right? And I tell him, I say, it's interesting that you share porn. No, you share sin, and right after that, you talk about kneeling on your knees. I said, it didn't, and then he said, then he said, sex is porn. The way how he described it is that sex is porn. That's how he described it. I said,
Not good.
I mean, it's just, but I guess that's the world. That's not just Trinidad and Tobago, right? That's what's going on in the world today.
Yeah, but look what is going on with the alleged abuse of the children and the trafficking report and where that come from? And they're getting away, right? And then the reports are done, and then you have people who are involved in getting the report. I cannot confirm and deny. And I'm like, okay, cannot confirm or deny. Meanwhile, problems still exist. All right, so who's giving their closing?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my closing comment. Okay. Hold on. All right, Tommy. Tommy, you go ahead. Hold on.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
Hold on.
Never.
Wait a minute.
I can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to say it's been a pleasure being in here in the village tonight. Before I want to say, never look down on a man unless you're giving him a hand to pick him up. And never forget that love is the key to life. Pleasant good night to each and every one. Enjoy the rest of your Easter holidays. Be safe out there so that we can be back to do this again on Tuesday. Love you all. Good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
My closing comments is I forgive people. It doesn't mean that I accept their behavior or trust them again. It means I forgive them for me so I can let go and move on with my life. From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. See you. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later. Go ahead, Anna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give something about Easter. Easter is meant to be a symbol of hope, renewal, and a new life. For remember, it is Easter morn, and life and love and peace are all newborn. There would be no Christmas if there was no Easter. Blessed are those who have not seen and have yet believed. This is your poet and your global ambassador. Beat us in. Good night, beloved people. Enjoy your Easter. Stay safe.
Thank you. So let me see. Hailey says, closing comment by Tony Boy. Happiness is simple. Have an absence of tension. Thank you. Rose says, my husband is 3 years younger than me. Tomorrow is his birthday. He turned 61 years old. Anyone is welcome to wish him a happy birthday. He ate so much of my birthday cake, so I did not bake him any cake. Happy birthday, Mr. Celestine. Happy birthday to you. We wish you all the best.
Happy birthday, Mr. Celestine.
And Kapisa, I read about that policeman. Maybe we'll introduce that article on the porn show Anselm wanted to do.
Rose says, his one and only child, my last son, will do something special for him tomorrow. Again, we wish him all the best. Rose, you should have told us earlier. Judy, I'm telling you, that's why I don't be around. Yeah. Closing comments. Oh God, Eugene, I'm starting a GoFundMe for medication for Diana. Hope she gets better by Tuesday.
say Diana's come.
Yeah, it's a good thing Diana gone, man. Kapiza says, Anselm, I should take in Dr. Raj, the sexologist.
Oh, Raj.
Yeah, Dr. Raj, boy. 102 Power FM, boy. Eiley says, closing comment by Confucius. The man who is at the very top did not do so by falling from the sky. Yeah? Yeah, Kapiza for Power 102, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Judy says, happy birthday to your husband, Rose, wishing him long life and happiness. Yeah? Trinidad Margot said he was raised and educated in the Jewish religion and custom. His ministry started when he was 30 years old. He saw the hypocrisy amongst the leaders of the synagogue. He was rejected. His followers founded the Christian church. His disciples went all over the church, The church started from there. Okay? Rose says, thank you so much, Judy. I'll pass on a message to him. Rose, bake him a cake. It's not too late. Yeah, bake him a cake, Rose. Come on. Anselm, is it forgiveness or a conclusion? I don't know. What was that question for? I don't know. Nadia says, Rose, happy birthday to your husband. Wishing many more blessings. Trinidad Margot says, happy birthday to him. Rose says, my husband heard you all and said thank you very much. God bless you all always. Yeah, happy birthday to him, man. Happy birthday, strong, man. Full 100. Nadia says, closing comments, blessed night, everyone. Stay safe, happy Easter, and enjoy. Yeah, well, have all your cross buns. Judy says, Anselm, let me say it blunt, it's only Afro-Trinidad disrespectful and indignant too because they themselves are disrespectful to themselves. Cuban boy from Venezuela, try doing that there. Yeah? Let them try it, Let them try it. Yeah, you'll be thrown in jail. Yeah, correct is right. Yeah, they could come to Trinidad. Well, I guess he's in Trinidad. They could do anything. So, folks, we're going to go out with our anthem song tonight. Okay. So, Eiley says, related to your closing comment, now forgiveness or conclusion. This is what it says. I forgive people. It doesn't mean I accept their behavior or trust them again. It means I forgive them for me so I can let go and move on with my life. Anselm, related to your closing comment, now forgiveness or conclusion? Forgiveness. Yeah? So folks, we're going to go out with our anthem song. We just can't go on this way. Good night, everyone. Take care. Happy Easter to everyone.
The Pharaoh mentality ruling universally. Leaders promoting their ego, being a modern Pharaoh. Tyrannies they manifest. We just can't go on this way. We just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go on this way. Time to make them oppressors pay. We just can't go on this way. So we children could see their way. We just can't go on this way. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no. Have to slave night and day for next to nothing pay, so they can't see their way. We don't enjoy equal facility like Pharaoh and company, brainwashing we say we free. We just can't hold this way. We just can't hold this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't hold this way. Time to make them oppressors pay. We just can't hold this way. So the children could see their way. We just can't hold this way. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go on this way. We just can't go on. We just can't go on this way. No, we just can't go on. We just can't go on this way. No, we just can't go on. We just can't go on this way. No, we just can't go on. Oh Lord, why Lord must we suffer like this? You said that you will take care of the poor, just like you did in Egypt. When Pharaoh had the Israelites in bondage, you delivered them. But here again, we are in the same khaki pants. We have those modern Pharaohs who oppress the poor, who represents Israel. They confuse us with so much lie. Not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord,